In the previous video, we discussed, what kind of questions are asked to .NET professionals. So if you remember right, in a previous video, we talked about 4 important sections. The first one is .NET Basics, where absolute fundamental things are asked. Then second one is new technologies, where people query about WCF, Silverlight, LinkU, those kind of things. Then the third section is design patterns, where people ask you more in-depth questions in technology. And the last one is processes, about how you have executed the project. So these are like 4 sections, which or 4 variety kind of sections, from where questions can pop up during .NET interviews. Now that we know, what kind of questions can come or which are the important sections, the next thing which comes up in our mind is that how are these questions actually put forward to us? How are these questions asked, by .NET interviewers? Any .NET interviewer initially starts with very goody questions, like very simple questions or theoretical questions, and if you start responding them well, right, then they raise the question level higher and they ask you more scenario based questions. So what I've seen is that people first start with very basic kind of questions, saying that what is this, what is that, and once you have answered them right, then they raise the level higher and they talk about why. Any question asked in .NET interviews flows through 3 different levels: what, how, and why. So the first part, the what part, is more theoretical definition, so basically there the interviewer will test, basically, do you really know the subject, the topic? Now once you respond back properly and say that yes, I know the subject well, then the next thing is, he would like to see that have you implemented it. Okay, so that is the how part of it, the implementation. And once you respond back properly to the implementation, must be the next thing he would like to ask you more conceptual questions, saying that why is this better than that, why didn't you do this, why did you do that? So basically any question in .NET interviews or any topic discussed in .NET interviews moves through 3 different levels: what, how, and why. For instance, let's take a sample scenario, the abstract class topic. So must be here the interviewer initially starts with a very basic question, what is abstract class? So if you respond back properly and say that abstract class is nothing but a parent class, a base class, a generalized class, and if this answer satisfies the interviewer, the next kind of question he will ask you is that how did you create abstract class? And again, if you respond back here proactively saying that that abstract class is implemented by using the abstract keyword, etc., and if that satisfies the interviewer, again the next he will again raise the question level higher and say that okay, why can't we create an object of an abstract class? Why in certain situations abstract class are much better than interfaces? So in this way, any question in .NET actually flows through these 3 different levels, starting from what and moving towards more practical based scenarios of why. We term this approach as the H2W approach. When you prepare any topic using this approach, your chances of clearing .NET interviews rises higher. So when you see any video on Questbond.com, right, if you look at Questbond.com, if you log into your account, right, you will see various topics over there, right from WCF, Silverlight, LinkU, Azure, design patterns, UML, whatnot, and if you see each of these videos, right, they are in questions and answers format. Why we have kept them in question and answer format is so that you can apply the H2W approach. Okay, so whenever you see any kind of video on Questbond, try to think from the perspective of how to apply H2W on that. And in case you are finding that some of the questions not getting answered, you can mail us at questbond@questbond.com. We'll try to respond to it. So whenever you see any topic or whenever you're preparing for .NET interviews, please ensure that you use the H2W approach. Thank you very much.